Yeah, yeah, yeah. When in circle with my crew be lames in the game, you get flame trying to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When in circle with my crew be lames in the game, you get flame trying to fool me. Where I'm from, they used to treat us like the boonies. Through the fire, made it out with the fam like the Goonies. Thrashing, beats and pretty faces by the mile. See my face, then she smiled, kissed and said it's been a while. Far as that, I need some racks, bruh, I swear I need a pile. Pile dry the competition and fly off, I'm an hour. Holding up the city, got a couple homies with me. By the way, these lames talk, you would think it was about 50. Said I ain't got the crown, man, you suckers better miss me. Only name, ringing beside my homies, is me. Lanes bubble, but you empty quickly like an Izzy. Shots don't even hit the clouds, how you thinking you gon' hit me? Give me money, no opinions, in reverse that shit is risky. And most you do is as if you think you solid till they empty. Word. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack a million, that's amazing now. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack a million, that's amazing now. Money on my mental, the source confidential, ain't really for that blank, real things what I meant to. Get it as a team, cut it clean like against them. Stars all around may not be the ones you went to. Want the meat without the killing, or without the drilling, or that ass up, throw that thing up to the ceiling, slow it down so they keep up, make sure that shit's appealing. Like these bands that I'm stacking, build them up and make a million. Still the main one out here hitting, indirectly leave them smitten. I'm from Stockton, California, this that Northern Cali vision. It like salad, I'm a savage, different lanes is what I'm hitting. If it ain't mine, I ain't hitting. Double deuces, Richard Nixon, this is nice, I need a lot of this. Money from this lava spit, try squash, shrunk, but they wait and rock the shit. My team make the hottest shit, wait and aim and drop the shit. Make the X-Men hottest shit, modern day apocalypse, word. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack a million, that's amazing now. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack a million, that's amazing now.
What's up? Welcome back to another Tuesday Live, man. We back, man. We back. It's another Tuesday, bro. I hope y'all feeling smooth out there, man. I know I'm feeling good, bro. I promise you I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling the same. It's a good day, man. The date is June 18th, man, and we back. You feel me? Hair game in this video, though, man. Make me miss my hair, bro. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. You know what I mean? A member for 6 months, bro. I don't have the soundboard on, but I would be going, yay, or some shit. You know what I mean? But, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a great day. Man, usually I would like to start this out by sending a member shout out, but I got a new phone, bro, and I got to put all that shit back in here, man. But I do want to give a shout out to all the members of the channel. Once again, shout out to my boy Joseph Nelson. Shout out to the chat fam in this building right now. Shout out to NML for life. I'm pretty sure that says animal. All right. We'll just say NML for life. You feel me? Shout out to Ain't Loud AJ, my boy back. Happy to see you back in the chat, man. Happy to see my boy KJ Smith. Shout out to El Peron. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. You feel me? And we here, man. It's another Tuesday. And I've been watching some crazy videos, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I just seen this one, and I'm gonna play it. Usually I don't do that. I'm gonna play it from my phone actually, and usually I don't do stuff like this because, you know, it's just it looks so low budget. Me showing you a video off of my phone. But bro, you gotta see this. Now, this is basically, this is supposed to be a kite. Now, as you see the kite lifting into the air, you see that on the back. That is a 3-year-old kid, bro. That is a 3-year-old kid in the sky on the kite. Bro, what? Do you know the type of stress I would have? I get stressed out when my 2-year-old is running on the couch. I have paranoia issues, though. You feel me? My stressors might not be yours, but mine are serious. You know what I mean? I see my son running on the couch. You know, he thinks it's like a wrestling ring. He's bouncing off of this side of the couch and running and slamming himself against the back of the couch. And he thinks it's fun. Me, I see head trauma. I see future head trauma. You feel me? I see me piecing together his head until the ambulance comes. You feel me? So I am always on edge, you know, and he falls off of stuff and it's never that severe. But if I were to see my kid in the air like that, bro, the amount of stress I would be showing in that area would be astronomical. I don't even use that word, bro, but I would be tripping. And who would I be tripping with? Probably my wife or myself, because we are the only ones that would be responsible for something like that happening. El Perdon says, how does that even happen, bro? I have no idea. They say it was an accident or something like that, but you got to put that on yourself. You know what I mean? That reminds me of the kid that was in the air balloon with the little cardboard bottom, and they were saying that the kid was in there and, you know, and stuff like that. You know, that makes me feel like that's the parents' fault. That's the parents' fault. That's the parents' fault. But if you have kids, bro, if you have kids, you know that these kids will put themselves in the most dangerous situations ever. And you got to be stupid paranoid in order to like avoid them. You got to be stupid paranoid. And what I mean by stupid paranoid, okay, in California, saying something, well, Northern California, putting stupid on the front of something means hella, like ultra a lot. You know what I mean? But you got to mix that with stupid paranoid as in like, why would that happen? You know what I mean? Oh, don't run outside because you're going to run in the street and get hit by a car. Okay, is the kid going to necessarily run into the street? And in like my residence, cars don't be coming down the street often. So it's like, is that a highly probable thing? No, but you have to be scared enough for some shit like that to happen to avoid it. You know what I mean? So yeah, stupid paranoid. You got to be stupid paranoid around shit like that. You know, you got to watch it, man. Big shout out to everybody here right now. If you are just getting here, hit the like button for your boy. It does help grow this struggling, small, minute, miniature channel. You feel me? And we are growing, man. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing I'm going to talk about, right? The first thing I'm going to talk about is spotting a hater in your group, man, in your circle. Spotting a hater. You know, a lot of you guys probably think that you don't have no haters in your group. You feel me? A lot of you guys probably think, man, my circle's solid, man. We ain't got none of that. And I promise you, man, you got a hater in your group, bro. Even if you guys are all friends. You want to know why? Because it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's like, you know how they say you got to take the good with the bad? there's levels to the bad. Just because it's bad don't mean that you're gonna realize it's bad. I promise you. I promise you. So the streamer Kai Cenat, right? Kai Cenat is, looked at. He's being talked about as like the best streamer, like in the world right now. The most popular, whatever you want to call it, right? He's killing the game, respectfully. He's doing his thing, and he just broke a streaming record that was made by Ninja. Ninja is a classic Fortnite gamer. He killed shit. He took a big he did a big deal with this company that wasn't so big, that wasn't so known, and he kind of fell off, with his viewership. Rightfully so. Now he got the bag. This is why I say all money ain't good money though. But he got a big bag out of it, but it led to like a drop in his viewership because a lot of people wasn't going to that outlet to watch him play. And it's like, while you are going to be filthy rich off of something, man, I've never believed that you should sacrifice something that you really, really care about to make that type of money. I could be wrong, though. I'm not rich like him, so shit, maybe I'm playing the game wrong. You feel me? But, in this instance, man, maybe I'm right because Ninja seems to be smitten behind the whole situation, right? A lot of people spam how he fell off, and it doesn't seem to like rub him well. Obviously, who would want to hear that type of shit all day, right? So Kai Cenat breaks Ninja's record, and Ninja gives he shows love, but then he gives him like a backhanded compliment, like an underhanded compliment, some hater type shit. And that took me back because I've been a part of that. I've seen that. You know what I mean? And it's weak, bro. I definitely do not vibe with people like that. And I take that shit serious. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at a backhanded compliment and be like, nah, I don't really care about that. And then they still be cool with the person. You know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, well, that's just how that person is. And then they still be cool with that person. They still link with them and rock with them and consider that person a friend. Me, I don't, bro. I don't play that type of shit. For the simple fact, man, let me turn this up a little bit. For the simple fact, you never know how bad that shit can be. You feel me? You don't know how bad that backhanded compliment shit can get. That's why I don't fuck with that, man. You got to watch people like that. There's a rapper from my city that's exactly like that, bro. That's exactly like that. He did that shit up in his era. In his time, he killed it, bro. He did some shit that people wasn't doing and didn't do for a long time. You know what I mean? And he got respect for it. He got respect for that shit, Now, being that rap is like only so old, people doing it before him probably it probably was unlikely because people weren't making music like that before him. You know what I mean? Yeah, old head. So now this dude, I guess he feels like the respect level might be slipping away. You know what I mean? And that happens. That happens, man. We all have our run with shit. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is going to be he's going to be the greatest to us for a certain amount of time, bro. Somebody else would come just like LeBron James, just like Kobe Bryant, and people will start calling them the greatest of all time, right? Is it up to Michael Jordan to talk shit or salt them up every time, you know what I mean, somebody comes with that opinion? You know what I mean? No. No. And if he does, then he's a hater. There's another dude, Eric Dickerson, right? One of the greatest running backs ever. This dude, every time somebody comes, sneaks up on his single season rushing record, he tends to talk down on him. You know what I mean? And he admits it. He doesn't want anybody to break the record. And that's respectful. But to backhanded talk down on people because they may break it, you try to diminish what they do, just like this other rapper I'm talking about, try to diminish the era that they, it was harder back in my days. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Everybody has plights. You feel me? Everybody has plights. The shit that you dealt with back then, not having a lot of outlets, not having a lot of access to recording equipment, all types of shit. Oh yeah, nowadays you can record off your phone. Okay, that's fine, right? Back then there wasn't a lot of competition. There wasn't a lot of competition. If you had an investor that can get you in the studio and press up your CD, you were ahead of the game. And not only that, you were looked at as a top artist already. People were reluctant to call you just a local artist because every local artist couldn't press up a CD or a tape. You feel me? But a lot of these dudes, they talk that shit like they was just, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, man, nowadays we would have killed it. Nah. You want to know why? Because now it's more than just being one of the only, having the talent and being one of the only dudes with a CD. Now you got competition everywhere. Everybody's your fucking competition nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. There's dope dudes everywhere. Everybody has a fucking video. It's oversaturated. So to be able to make it out now is a total fucking difference. Like it's way different. And so with not to go too far into that, you know what I mean? But when you start getting people that you're supposed to be cool with, and then they'll give you your props like, yeah, man, you guys are doing that shit. But, back in my day, we would have, we was doing it like this. So, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all would have hung back then. That's some hater shit. That shit is haters. That's haterish. Oh yeah, man, you doing your job well, you know what I'm saying? Back when I was a plumber, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have all those tools to work with. We had to just get in there with a wrench, man. That's hater shit. Keep that hater shit to yourself, bro. Go tell that shit to your wife. She probably don't want to hear that shit, though. You probably single. You feel me? But I don't understand what makes a person look at somebody else's success and then give reasons to why it's not the same. It's any less of what they did. You feel me? A lot of the artists that are like coming up in my city right now, they're younger and they doing that shit, bro. They're on a whole nother level than when I was doing it. You feel me? When I first came out and then, took my shit to where it went worldwide, bro. Did my shit. Went crazy, right? These dudes nowadays, crazier. And it's like, are they more successful than what I did? No, I wouldn't say that, right? I wouldn't say that. I would say it's two different paths. But what I would never do is try to diminish what they're doing because I don't want somebody to look at what I'm doing lower than what I feel it is. You know what I mean? And I think that's the hater shit that you got to watch for in your circle. You know what I mean? You got to watch for the haters in your circle. Anybody that looks at your accomplishments and then they're like, oh, or you could have did it like, or I would have did it like, get them motherfuckers out your circle, bro. You want to know why? Because the energy is off. That energy level is not what you need around you, bro. That's not what you need around you. I promise you. Although it may not slow your progress, it may not stumble your steps or anything like that, that energy is going to throw you off. Do you feel me? That energy is going to throw you off. I personally will cut ties with every friend if it ended up like that. I promise you. I've had hella friends. I've had big circles, and I've had circles as small as a fucking, as a Sharpie dot. You feel me? Because I am self-sufficient. I will rock by myself, you know what I mean, with my wife and my kids, if it means that I don't have to worry about a backbiter. That's that's the worst shit you can have when you're trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Anybody that will slow your progress in your circle and not really think twice about it, you know what I mean? And make it seem like it's like nothing, get the motherfuckers out your circle, bro. A lot of the new dudes, right? That rappers that I'm talking about, they don't fuck with the older artists in my city. And a lot of the people, the spectators would be like, what's up with that? Why they don't fuck with the older artists? I get it. When I was a new artist, I didn't fuck with the older artists either. Because this sense of entitlement that people have, they feel like you're supposed to bow down to them because they walk the path before you. And although you are supposed to show your respect to your elders, you know what I mean? I do that, but I'm not going to kiss your ass because, you buzzed before I did. Fuck I'm supposed to do that for? You know what I mean? I'd never believe that, especially if you're not showing no love. A lot of motherfuckers, they want you to kiss the ring, and then they don't put you in no positions. They don't help you with no fucking real advice. You ask them something and they give you some weak ass advice that can't help your situation at all. And then they be like, well, I did give you advice. I gave him some game. You gave me some weak ass fucking game that would have helped me 6 years ago. Is that your fault? No. It's your fault if you could have gave me some real shit that'll help me. You know what I mean? But that's that funny shit, bro. That's that funny shit. I hope you guys aren't dealing with any of this type of shit in your life. If you do have friends that you feel like don't celebrate you to your likings, get the fuck out of there, man. Get the fuck out of there. Like I tell my nephew all the time, like I used to tell him when he was around, bro, you don't need friends like that, bro. You don't need friends like that. The amount of people well, he's in high school. Well, he just graduated. He was in high school. I was like, bro, the amount of people that you know right now, you're going to have to like cut that down. You're going to have to divide that in half, bro. You're not going to know half of these motherfuckers by the time you graduate, bro. The year or two after you graduate, you're not going to know these people. You're only going to know them on social media. You're not going to see these people. For these people to have like your type of loyalty and stuff like that in their corner and they don't appreciate it, bro. For somebody that ain't going to be around, bro, you're going to be mad at yourself, man. Fuck them. Get out of there, bro. And that's I'm all over the place with this because I have so much to say on this topic. So I'm just going to go to the next one. Hopefully you guys are chilling right now. Hit the chat up. Let me know what you guys got going on. Facts. Okay. El Padon says facts. Older I get, the smaller my group gets. Man, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's really like that, bro. It's really like that. And is it a bad thing? No. I think it's a bad thing if you're holding on to people just because you're blinded by loyalty of your friends. I think that's the weirdest shit in the world. Excuse me. I have friends that are around. Do you feel me? That have been around forever. But the same amount of loyalty and respect they give me, I give them the same, if not more. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it got to be, bro. That's what it got to be. Yes, please. If you are here right now and you just got here, or if you've been here, please hit the like button for your boy. Watch for them haters, bro. Shout out to my boy Rigo Padilla. I've been watching this show called Love After Lockup. Love During Lockup. If you ever watched either one of those shows, let me know in the chat because we about to talk about this shit. Now, this show is about people on the outside meaning not in jail, in regular civilians in the world dating and sometimes fiance, whatever, looking to marry inmates, right? They find these people on inmate dating websites. I don't know how these inmates get on these damn things. They get on there and, they start these pen pal relationships. And next thing you know, they're in a relationship, right? They're They're waiting for their forever person to get out of jail so they can live a perfectly happy life together, right? And let me tell you about this new situation that I seen. This guy was tricking on this inmate, right? Just for her to come out and get with the guy she was messing with before she went in. And I think it's the funniest thing because this is a common occurrence on this damn show. This is a common occurrence. And I watch this shit all the time. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine because it's like a train. It's like the perfect, most beautiful train wreck every time. They get with these inmates. They tell these inmates tell them all the time, hey, when we get out, we're going to get married. We're going to have a perfect life. And I'm going to be, yeah, you definitely got to watch it, bro. They're like, yeah, they sell these people on the outside a dream. And I'm like, how the hell, why do they do this, right? And so what they do is they talk to these people out there. I'm like, yeah, I'm having a hard time. You know what I mean? I haven't had any money on my books. I don't have anything to eat. Can you send me some money? And what ends up happening is these people on the outside are sending these inmates thousands and thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why would you even do that? I feel skeptical when a friend of mine calls me out of nowhere talking about some money. What's up, bro? You need money? What happened? You all right? You know what I mean? I got questions. Not because I have an issue with giving you money. Well, I do have an issue with giving you money. I don't feel like money should come between a friendship. I don't believe in that. If you are in a rut, like say your rent, more than likely it's a mortgage if you're a part of my friend group, but if your mortgage is like up and man, I need to get this money, man. I got this coming through, this money coming through late, yada, yada. Yeah, all right, let me know the situation. I'll help you get there. You know what I mean? But just like, I need a couple of $100, you know what I mean? You got to watch that shit. What? A couple $100? Like my dad told me, just don't pay it yet. Pay the fucking late fee when you get it. What do you need? What do you need the money? Like, what the hell? Watch these people, bro. But these people are telling these inmates, their sob stories and how much they're gonna marry them when they get out, and next thing you know, they get took for all their money. And then what happens when they get out? They get with their ex. And then next you know they out. Like, okay, this dude, right? He's with this woman from Vegas. So they get together and she's calling him from jail. He linked up with her ex Sally, and they picking out furniture for the apartment they're gonna live in. He done got this woman a big ass truck, a Louis bag, all types of crazy shit, right? All types of crazy shit. And what does she do as soon as she get out? This is a reoccurring theme too. It's like they get into jail and then they get a crash course on how to slut somebody's pockets out. They get out, and what is the first thing they say? Oh, I've been locked up for a long time. Being intimate with somebody is gonna trigger me. I think we should take things slow. As soon as you hear that, boom, red flag. Watch it. Watch yourself out. You feel me? So that's what happens with this dude. He's like, you know what? I'm here for life. Don't worry about it. I ain't trying to pressure you, baby. All that good stuff, right? Tells her everything she needs. And then a couple of episodes later, she tells him, you know what? Being in the same house is pressuring me. It's going to trigger me. I don't want anything. I don't want to go back to jail. I just need some space. So can you move out a little bit? You know what I mean? So he like, man, all right. You know what I mean? I'll leave you here by yourself so you can get acclimated and all that stuff, baby. Don't worry about it. I got you. The next episode later, she calling this dude from her ex's car, talking about how it's not, you know what I mean? It's not going to work out. I'm sorry, yada, yada. Bro, it's the same thing every time, bro. It's the same thing every time, man. You got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself. Especially when, you got kids and stuff. You got to tell your kids, man, watch out for people that are looking to use you. You feel me? A user will be a best friend. If you got the weed, a motherfucker will always have a good conversation for you. You feel me? If you got if you always got a 12 pack, a motherfucker will always have a conversation for you. I mentioned this before, right? I was at my dad when I stayed with my dad. I had to been like 17. He was telling me how him and his friend that was actually sitting next to us. We're in the living room, me right here, my dad over here, and my dad's friend right there. You know what I mean? Dad on the left, dad's friend on the right. Different couches. And so my dad's telling me about good friends and all that good stuff. He's like, yeah, man, this man right here, we'll call him Jack. He said, Jack right here, man, me and Jack been buddies since I was your age. You know what I mean? Every day we used to hang out back then. And he goes, yep. Jack's like, yep. I was like, man, that's tight. Like, what made you guys become so cool? Because I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to trust my friends enough for me to be best friends with somebody. I never, you know what I mean? I didn't understand the concept at that age, 17. And he's like, well, he was just always a rider. You know what I mean? He always wanted to kick it. He was down to hang out. If I ever got in any issues, he had my back. That's what my best friend is about. And what does Jack say? He goes, yeah, he always had the car. And like they start laughing. And my dad's like, yeah, you know, I always kept a car. But me, you know what I mean? The fucking ding went off in my head. The red fucking flag went off in my head. Cause I'm like, okay, he was kicking it with you because you a rider, you best friend, you got his back. You was kicking it with him because he had a car and you didn't have one. Your ass didn't want to foot it. And that leads me to another thought. This is just a random thought, but in music, people use each other, right? But the object is to allow yourself to be used without being overused. That's the catch to music, right? Because it's just a circle, and it's not a big circle, right? It's not a big circle. You got to be able to use people respectfully, though. Don't overuse nobody. That's the catch. You got to be able to use and be used. Somebody asks you for a verse, they're using you for your network, your art, your fan base, your production, maybe, you know what I mean? For whatever comes with you as an artist, they're using that. But you also are in turn to ask them for a favor. You feel me? Maybe they're good with marketing. Maybe they have a line on tours, you know what I mean? Or shows or something like that, you know, or licensing. You ask them for that. And what do? You know what I mean? If they understand the concept correctly and want to stake around with this music game, they allow themselves to be used too because it's a mutual friendship. Bam, locked in. And I use two fingers, as you see, double locked in. Now, the problem comes when a person doesn't have anything, you know, of value to offer back. You feel me? That's where the using that's where the overuse comes in. Or somebody taps that resource too much. Me personally, I don't do the using for using a lot because I don't feel like a lot of people have a lot to share in return. You know what I mean? You like I give you a verse, I know my fans are gonna listen to that. You more than likely will make money off of that verse or that song. If I get a verse from you and you don't have a fan base, what the fuck does that do for me? Oh, I'm gonna go crazy on the song. You know what I'm saying? This song gonna be better. Or I could just do the song by myself. You feel me? That's one of the catches. I don't even know how we got here, but watch it. Watch for people looking to use you, man. Watch for people looking to use you. Let's see what the chat fam is talking about. Perdón, he said, same thing with the whip. When the car is running good, everybody want to ride. Bro, but when the car needs to be fixed, ain't no one around to help. At the end, I will be cruising by myself. Big facts, bro. That is so big facts, and it sucks because that's literally the truth. That's literally the truth. Man, when I was a teenager, right? I was pretty fucking popular, right? I ain't gonna front. I was a little popular. I was cool with the cool kids. And and the chicks. I noticed that people would pick me up because I would have the okay to come to the cool parties. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one time, the time that I'd like distanced myself from people. I remember two of my cousins. I'm not even gonna front. Two of my cousins. One of them hit me up and was like, "Hey, what's up? You trying to go out this weekend?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? Man, I just heard about a party. Come pick me up." Like, for sure. Where the party at? And I told him, right? It was like 2 hours later, bro, still ain't showed up. I call him, he won't answer. Call him, he won't answer. Call him, nothing, right? Like, man, this dude went out of, he out of pocket. My other cousin called me. He's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Man, what's up? I got hit up by yada yada. I'm trying to go to this party." He's like, "Oh yeah, where's it at? I'll come pick you up right now." I'm like, "All right, for sure. How long till you get here?" Like, "Yo, give me about 30 minutes. All right, for sure." I told him where the party at. Nothing. About midnight, the homies from the party hit me up like, "Man, what's up? Where you at? I see your cousins here, him and him. They both here." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah." I said, "Man, they both faked on me." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "I'm about to ask him." So he called me back and he said, "Yeah, man, they said you live too far." And I was like, "Wow, that's crazy, right?" Because I did live pretty far back then. He was like, "Yeah, they said you live too far, so they just came by themselves, with their homies." And I was like, "Bro," he was like, "Yeah, but I'm going to tell them to leave because shit, I don't even know them like that. I know them through you." I was like, "Man, whatever, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do." But I got off the phone and I talked to my dad. Oh, yeah, this is what actually led to that conversation between him and his best friend. And he was like, "Yeah, man, you got to watch yourself." You know what I mean? Because just because you're cool, people are going to want to kick it with you. You know what I mean? They're going to want to take from you. Just because they want to kick it with you doesn't mean they want to kick it with you. They want your resources. My mom used to tell me the same thing. Watch everybody that you call your friend or your family. If they're not literally your blood family, you know what I mean? You got to watch that shit because they're not capable. It's like they don't have that reason to be loyal to you. Only your blood family in most cases have a loyalty, like they have no choice but to be loyal to you to a certain extent, because family can still do you cold, you know what I mean? But they can't fucking leave you to fucking bleed out. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, they can't leave you just to bleed out. So it's like, you got to watch people that you call family. You know what I mean? That you treat like family that aren't really your family. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, right? That shit crazy because I just got left at home, you know what I mean, by one person that's not really my blood cousin and my blood cousin, but the one that's not really my blood cousin is the one that ended up making like hating on me like to this chick because he liked her and she liked me. You feel me? Now my blood cousin didn't really do that. He never did no shit like that to me. But the one that was supposed to be like that, that's like blood, is the one that really snaked me. You know what I mean? You gotta watch that shit. Everybody in your circle ain't your bro. Everybody in your circle ain't your homie. Even they can stay in your circle though. They can stay in there. But you gotta know that there's tiers to the shit. You feel me? There's tiers to it. Now, I don't know about you, but me, right? My wife has my back 100%. You feel me? I was in a hospital for like 4 days. I had high blood pressure situations. She came every day that let me know that no matter what, she's gonna be right there to rock with me, right? There's people in my family that didn't even call. Didn't even fucking call. Didn't fucking inbox, none of that shit. You know what I mean? I had a family member, you know, because I posted a post, man, if you ain't hit me up, you seen my post, you like that bitch, and you didn't hit me up in my inbox, bro, let me go. I'm not your friend. I don't want to be friends with you no more. I'm not your folks. I am not your friend. You're not my friend. Trust me, after this, I am not your friend. Because I only want people that are going to be there for me, period. Whether you can do something for me or not. I don't care if you got millions of dollars. If you have all the connections I need to be successful, I don't want you around if you don't give a flying fuck about me when I am going through something. I put that shit on my fucking on my Facebook. I had people hit me up. Oh man, you tripping. It ain't like you hit me when I was going through something. I was like, bro, that's all I needed to hear from you, bro. Please don't hit me again. I don't care if I am homeless on the side of the road. I don't want you to stop and help me, bro. I promise to God I don't. For the simple fact, I don't want fake love. You gotta watch the haters. You feel me? You gotta watch them motherfuckers, man. And they out there, bro. They're out there. They're in your circle right now. You feel me? They're in your circle right now. These motherfuckers will, the type of people, you could be, you guys can all go out, right? Let's say you go out with your homies. And everybody buys something to eat. You feel me? Everybody buys something to eat. The one homie don't got it right now. If you buy that shit you buy that shit for the homie, right? And you think, I'm gonna need you to pay me back. Get the fuck out of it. Like, if you're I need you to pay me back, or anything close to that, reevaluate your way of thinking. AJ ain't loud. Hopefully that was, I'm not sure what you were saying was disappointing, but I'm only speaking the truth right now, bro. That's what the stickers are. Oh, okay. Maybe I got that wrong. Maybe he's talking about the stickers were disappointing. Big shout out to my boy Ain't Loud AJ though. Shout out to Rigo Padilla also. But yeah, man. I remember I was fucking broke, right? And one of my elder family members, I don't want to say what he is, because a lot of people that are watching this that know my family are gonna know who the fuck it is. But I was fucking broke, right? And I'm doing a service, right? We all know I'm a rapper. I was doing a service for this person to help this person business, right? I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to expose the person or what it was. I'm doing a service. It was indirectly helping me also. So I'm not going to say that this person was 100% taken from me, but I was fucking broke. You know what I mean? I was like 18, 19 and I was fucking broke, bro. Shout out to AJ for his 4-month membership. I don't have my soundboard on, but I'm broke, right? I'm young. This person got it, balling. And it's like, I was like, man, my ribs are fucking touching. I'm doing this service. You know what I mean? I'm helping this person out. And I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I want to go to the store and grab this sandwich. Can you get me? I don't got it right now. And he's like, look, I'm going to tear this off to you, but I need this back. I need this back. Like, look at me dead in my eyes, bro. I need this money back. We talking about a person that has so much fucking money. You feel me? Like the level that I was on was like a teenager that doesn't have a job. You know what I mean? Literally, that's what I was. Like fresh out of high school, no job, just super talented. and, you know, giving my services to help the cause, right? The person that I'm talking to is a person that like money is not an issue at all, right? So he's telling me, I need this back. And I'm like, okay, I got you. Just because I'm that type of person. Hey, if you need it back, I got you. I borderline don't want to give it. I don't even want to take the shit now, but I ain't trying to faint, you know, before I get home and I can actually eat something because I'm feeling it, right? So I do that shit. I get back to the crib and I talk to my aunt about the situation. Like, man, I need to make some money so I can pay this man back. Like, what? For what? Like, this person could have fucking he could have wiped his ass with that money and never missed it. Why does he need it back from you? You don't even have a job and you're over there doing a service for him. And I was like, but you know what I mean? People need to pay their debts, yada, yada. They're like, what did he pay you for your work? And I was like, damn. That shit caught me off guard because you never think that a person that you care about like that is a borderline sucker. You know what I mean? You never think that a person that you would put it all out there for would do some shit like that. I would never do that to my people. You know what I mean? Never, ever, ever. But then again, money is not, I don't care about money like that. I would be filthy fucking rich right now if I did, probably though. I would be filthy rich. I'm doing good though. I promise you I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're doing well in this household. But I would be filthy rich if I did care about money. I think. But if you got somebody around you that will see you starving, knowing you don't got it, and then turn around and tell you that I know you don't got it, but I need you to give me this, you got to watch that motherfucker, man. You got to watch that motherfucker. You got to watch that motherfucker. Instead of telling that person, hey, man, get on your feet. You know what I mean? Here, let me help you get in a situation where you can actually feed yourself on a consistent basis so I don't got to help you all the damn time. And instead of doing that, a motherfucker just tell you some shit. You know what I mean? Do that to you, man. Get the fuck out of there, man. Get out of there, bro. You're better off starving than being around a motherfucker that's counting the pennies that they lend you. You know what I mean? That they just throw your way. You know what I mean? Imagine that shit. Watch yourself. Rigo Padilla says, tag him, bro. If I did, it would be catastrophic for people. You know what I'm saying? It would be catastrophic. And I don't want to do that. AJ ain't loud. What the fuck? How did I do that? I don't know how you did it, but I'm happy you did. My boy, KJ is right. Bro, be blessing us with his stories, giving us a new insight. You know, El Pedon, I promise you, KJ, I promise you, bro, I was thinking this yesterday. I was like, man, I see like other streamers and what they have going on. And I seen an interview with Kai Cenat, and he was like, matter of fact, talking about the ninja situation, he was talking about how everybody has their own lane. And he was like, I just do what I do. Cause Kai Cenat was saying, or Ninja was talking about how he doesn't have to rent. He was talking about how he made that record. He didn't have to do all the stuff that Kai Cenat has to do. He didn't have to rent a theme park and put it in his backyard and, you know, have all these celebrities on and all that stuff to break that record. He just, you know, did it with his grind. And Kai Cenat was like, bro, I don't do this type of stuff because I'm trying to break a record. I do this type of stuff because I want to do it, because this is what is fun to me. I have fun with this shit. And I think that's the bullshit that a lot of people do. That's that backhanded, underhanded compliment shit. You know what I mean? And plus, what a lot of people need to learn is what works for me isn't going to work for you. And what's working for me is just being myself. If you guys know anybody that knows me personally, This is me on a regular. My cousin was telling me, right? He was like, man, anytime I see you, we talk about some deep shit and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Like, we could be talking about football. I'm talking shit about your Cowboys. You talking shit about my Raiders. And next thing you know, we talking about some life philosophical shit. And I was like, bro, that's just the way I am. I can't help it. I got old head mentality, I guess. I cannot help it, bro. I really can't help this shit. I try my hardest to not give fucking my outlook on certain things or ask a person's opinion about some shit that ends up being a long ass conversation about some deep shit. But I can't fucking help it, man. It just is it is who I am. This is just me. And this is just what my streams are gonna be, bro. If we stay at 6 viewers, last week it was like 13, but if we stay around this same numbers, that'll be for the reason, bro. Because I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna talk the same shit. I'm gonna give the same. I'm gonna bring up the same views. You know what I mean, and the same topics, because that's just who I am, bro. That's just who I am. Am I deep? No. You know what I mean? Am I philosophical? Am I smarter than anybody else? No. I just think a lot. That's why I do music. That's why I do the music that I do. That's why I do music the way that I do. You know what I mean? It's just me. You know what I mean? And one day, there's going to be way more people in here that understand that. It's going to be instead of 6 people right now, it's going to be 600 people in here. And we're all going to be talking and doing the same shit, because for me, it's not about, I don't want to get popular, you know what I mean? Doing dumb shit just to get popular. I don't want to fucking, like I said last week, bro, I don't want to bring my famous friends or my rich friends in here just so I can get more viewers. I think that shit is whack. I be seeing dudes fucking fake beef, you know what I mean? Just to get some more views in and shit. I think that shit is stupid, bro. I think that shit is so dumb. And I think they do that because the goal for them is to be trendy. You know what I mean? They want to trend, they want to viral and all that shit. I don't care about going viral. I care about being viral, but I don't strive to go viral. You know what I mean? And if it does happen, or when it does happen, it will happen. And we'll all sit here and fucking celebrate together, because we're going to put the work in, not because, oh, that trick worked. Now let's find the next trick to do it. You know what I mean? Get a girl in here to show her butthole. You know what I mean? To go viral or some shit. I think that shit is weak. I think that shit is funny. I think that shit is clown behavior. I've never been a clown. I was a class clown until I got treated like I was the class clown, and I was never the class clown after that, because I'm never cool with being made fun of, bro. I've never been that motherfucker. I'm way too sensitive for that shit, I guess. I never liked that shit. Let's see what the chat fam is saying. What up, chat fam? What up, Syke? Shout out to Cooper from the O. That's why it bugs people so bad. I can't bring myself to do people how they've done me. Sometimes I wish I had it in me, says Rigo Padilla. Bro, I wish I did. I did, right? I got this close to doing people how I felt like they did me, and I didn't want the karma. I didn't want the karma. I promise you. Everybody that has ever did me cold or disrespected me I feel like they either fell off or they felt the repercussions from getting at me like that. You know what I mean? Every time, bro. Let karma handle it. You know what I mean? And if it's like physical, bro, when I say I got wolves, bro, if I ever got did dirty, like disrespectfully, the wolves I got, bro, it's like my wolves are so fucking crazy, like wild with it. I would never. There be times I feel like I could call, but I don't want the repercussions for the person. You know what I mean? I don't want what could happen to you to happen to you a lot of the time. And if I do ever want to, bro, that is a time that you and your people gotta watch it, man. I swear. I got people that really love me. So you gotta so Rigo, like wishing that you had it in you, sometimes ain't even like the key, bro. You gotta watch it because, you know, if you do unleash that in you, you may not like what happens. Even if it does happen in your favor, you know what I mean? It might not feel good though. It might not feel good. I remember this is a little off, but I was swinging a bat. You know what I mean? This was like sixth grade. I was in line, you know, the after recess line. I'm in there and I'm swinging a baseball bat. I call myself practicing my swing, and this dude walks up behind me, taps my shoulder, and I swing the bat, and right here, bam, hit him right in his fucking mouth. And he ran to the bathroom. I ran right after him because I knew I was gonna be in trouble. I tried to talk him down, make sure he's fine and stuff, and his lips are just puffing up hella big, spitting out blood everywhere. And all I could remember, I felt bad, right? That wasn't purposely done. But all I could remember is how it felt hitting him in the face with that bat. My hands, you could feel his like, it was like I felt his whole mouth on the bat. It just didn't feel good. So anytime I ever got in any situation, I would remember that, like, man, where I want to take it, I don't know if I want to take it because I don't want the feeling of that. You ever sock somebody in the fucking mouth and then your hand, like, you feel bad about, you know what I mean? You feel bad about taking off on them. If you don't, you know what I mean? You're a different type of beast. I know I done got off on some people before, bing, and then feel bad later, like, man, I really shouldn't even did that shit. You know what I mean? I really shouldn't even did that. I shouldn't have did him like that. You know, maybe I'm just a nice person. Who knows? You know what I mean? But yeah, all that shit. We got 1 minute left. I need to get out of here. My daughter just got fucking shots today, bro. Sad day, man. If you have kids and you seen your daughter or your kids get a shot and that shit didn't make you want to put the person, the nurse in a fucking headlock, you a different type of beast, my boy. And I took it well this time. When it was my son, I was really like, okay, I could probably punch this motherfucker and maybe make it downstairs before security. You know what I mean? And I could just like run to the car or something. But what am I gonna do with my family in the fucking room? I was really contemplating fucking catching an assault charge. But my fucking, like today, I took it well. But now I still, it like the residual, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. But the last thing I wanted to talk about, just like my boy Rigo was talking about, is getting what you pay for, man. You got to watch what you pray for. You got to watch what you pray for. The more you speak on something, the more the universe is going to drag that in your area, right? The more it's going to happen. You know what I mean? A lot of people would be like, man, I'm gonna talk about, I want to be a millionaire. You feel me? I want to be rich. Okay, the universe is going to pull you into that, right? All of a sudden, you're going to get a job offer. Or you're going to get, somebody's going to offer you more hours at your job or something. And the first thing you're going to say is, man, the last thing I want to do is give up my time off to be in this bitch working. You know what I mean? Another day. And I feel you, right? But that's the universe giving you what you want. That's what you wanted. Oh, no, I wanted to be a millionaire. Okay, that's the first step. It's a baby step, but it's a step. Now, if you don't take that, that's on you. You feel me? What we also got to know is everything that you think you want, you don't need in your life. You feel me? That's one of the things that I had to learn. Everything that you think you want to be famous, you want to be famous and rich, right? You also like going to the grocery store though. That's, you know what I mean? Or going to the movies. You like doing that. You like going to the bar with your folks. You know what I mean? You guys like going to the bar. You go kick it. You know, it's low key. You like this certain bar. You know, they have good nachos there or something, or wings. You can kick it. You can have a good time with your people, and then you go home. If you're rich and if you're famous, that shit is not happening. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening like that. Every 5 minutes you're being bugged. Yeah, man, you know, people asking for the autograph, that ain't too bad. Okay, well, what about when you're sitting there, you know, you're walking through with your family and people are looking at you like this? You know what I mean? You don't know if the motherfucker knows you from what you do or if a motherfucker trying to get at you. That's kind of shit I deal with sometimes. And that shit is stressful. That's why I always say before I go to a show, you know what I mean? If you see me and you know me and you want to speak, just say something, please. Because when you're sitting there staring at me or you're looking at me and I catch you and you look off trying to keep it low, I'm from Stockton, California, bro. I'm gonna think you're trying to do something. So when you do finally come up to me, and my body is not showing it, but in my mind I'm thinking about how I'm gonna assault you when you try to do something to me. You feel me? You gotta watch it. You gotta watch what you pray for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you pray for. And prayers only work when you put the work in. You know what I mean? So if you have been praying for something and you're trying to make something happen and it ain't happening, man, just know that you got to do that shit. You got to put the work in. You feel me? Let's see what the chat fam is saying before I get out of here. Rigo Padilla says to be able to spend money without looking at the price tag. You got to be able to work without looking at the clock. Yeah, that's big facts. That's big facts. Either that or you have to be bad with money management. If you're bad with money management, you could do that all day. You could go shopping, take your credit card, run that shit. Yeah, let me get that. Matter of fact, let me get two of them. Oh, sir, you know, no, don't worry about the price. I'm about to take it. And then you broke. You feel me? That's, you know, there's also another way to look at that. AJ Ain't Loud says, wait, people get time off? Not you, my boy. My boy is a hard worker, man. Your family need to be rubbing your feet on Father's Day, my boy. Dead ass. My boy be putting in that work. Big shout out to Ain't Loud AJ. Cooper from No, he says, I'm trying to get rich before I leave this bitch. Man, you can do it, man. You can do it. You can do it. There's people that do it all the time. It takes a lot of sacrifice. You know what I mean? And that's something I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sacrifice for that. Like my sacrifice before was just I wanted my music out there. I wanted to be what I am right now as an artist. You know, I didn't want to be famous. I wanted to be known and respected. Didn't want to be famous. Okay, I had to check. You know what I mean? I just got a notification. But yeah, man. Now with this next step, getting my clothing line together, getting my stream together, and still doing my music and shit. I want the riches, man. I want the money. Just give me my money. As Kai Cenat be saying, give me my money. That's what I want, man. Just give me the monies. That's what I'm trying to get. But for now, I'm gonna have to get up out of here. I would definitely stretch this another 30 minutes. But like I said, my daughter just got her shots today. I gotta go down there and help, man. Plus, my son has been on one today, bro. Terrible twos. That shit needs to be renamed, bro. We're gonna call them horrible twos now. My son is on one, bro. He is on one, and then he plays the like the way he flips it is the coldest, man. He's gonna go down in history as the coldest Uno reverse king. He has the coldest Uno reverse card, bro. But I'm out of here. I gotta get out of here. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to you guys everybody that hit the like button, hit the like. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button for your boy. Help me grow this channel. You feel me? Thank you to all the members that are here supporting and laying down the bricks, man. We out here brick by brick, bro. Brick by brick, we will build this building until it is tall as a fucking mountain. You feel me? KJ Smith, he says, great live today. Needed this. Much love, chat family. Yes. Big shout out to the chat fam. Before I go, just know that I'm getting chat fam shirts designed really, really soon. So get ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Chat fam shirts before the members shirts coming. But I definitely got the design in my head. I just got to put it out there. Rigo Padilla says W in the chat for Cooper. He officially off chocolate milk in his cereal. He's officially off chocolate milk in his cereal and is now on regular white milk. Hey, man. Catch y'all Friday. Yes, definitely catch y'all Friday. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to El Padon, Rigo Padilla, KJ Smith, Cooper from the O, AJ Ain't Loud, KJ Smith, all that, man. I'm out. Peace. Love y'all to death. See y'all Friday.